Good, folks.
Yeah, back at it again, episode 20. And like last week, we recorded, first off, things are different. And that's because we're not filming in our usual spot. Mainly because it's probably like 106 degrees.
We ain't in the studio today.
Yeah, it's probably like 106 degrees in there because we have no air conditioning at all in that studio. So we're doing it in a different spot today, as you can tell, because there's actually AC in here. So that's the first thing. Second thing, episode 19, the previous one, was about me and Mom with her cancer journey, which got a lot of love, a lot of comments, a lot of likes and stuff. So that was pretty good. So it's episode 20, back normal.
Back.
Once again,
I'm back.
Here he is. Sorry for that, but this is we're taking right off where episode 18 stopped. So in the spirit of things, we'll go ahead and jump into it. There's a serial killer, and I do air quotes here because technically he was never put in jail as a serial killer, but let me explain. His name is Herb Baumeister. Pretty sure it's Baumeister. I looked it up, and I can verify that too.
Baumeister.
Okay, so it's actually Baumeister, Herb Baumeister. You like that? I found out I can do that. So there's authorities in Indiana have identified human remains of a man on a property of, like I said, a suspected serial killer. And the man's name was Jeffrey Jones. This is the body that they found, the remains, I should say. And he is deemed one of the victims of the suspected serial killer, Herb Baumeister, who was a businessman. He was born in 1947, did most of his stuff during like the 80s and the 90s. He's a topic of crime, you know, suspected serial killer that happens in killing 11 men. But the confusing thing is one website tells me 11, another website tells me 12. So something like that. 11 or 12 confirmed men. So like I said, during the years of 1980 to 1995, he was a suspect of the murder of at least 12, like I said, 11, 12, based off DNA profiles that were gathered from his family farm. Now, the family farm was an 18-acre farm that was investigated in 1996 after Baumeister was suspected of being the serial killer, the I-70 strangler, who pretty much murdered like gay men. They suspected him of being that guy because after he bought the farm, this is around the same area that this guy lived in too. After he purchased this farm, a majority of those deaths stopped. And when they were investigating, I guess, him being the I-70 strangler, he got a little spooked. And because he purchased the farm in 88. And then he fled from the farm in 95 when they started really investigating his farm. And he took off, he fled, and then he killed himself before the police could question him. And he wrote a 3-page suicide note, but didn't mention anything about the killings, didn't mention anything about the victims. But like I said, they found human remains on his property. So they think the way that these men died compared to the I-70 strangler, he's probably responsible for that, but they don't know for sure. And like I said, there were 7 to 8 men who were identified on his property based off DNA. But there's a couple of more bodies that they found, and there's 10,000 human remains that they recovered from his property. Now, that doesn't mean there's 10,000 people. That just means that there's 10,000 pieces of human remains. You could have like 200 pieces from one person if the bones are all broken and deteriorated and all that. So that's still a lot of people. So yeah, it's not a great guy.
Well, it says 10,000 remains, right? I was thinking 10,000 bodies.
Yeah.
At first, I was like, how in the world can somebody kill 10,000 bodies and nobody
realize it? That's why I clicked on the story.
Then I realized it was 10,000 remains because it was spread and crushed all throughout the property.
That's why I clicked on the article anyway.
But with 10,000 bodies, that would be a lot of bodies.
Dude, no serial killer in history would ever.
That would probably be like a generational curse, a generational killer.
That's like Genghis Khan territory now, and yeah,
they've been killing people throughout history at that farm.
If it was 10,000 bodies, yeah.
But I realized it was. I think they said it was about 11, 12 bodies, right? Spread out throughout the farm.
But I don't think that's including the 10,000 that they found.
And they also said that he lured young men to his property.
Yeah.
Now, my mind's wondering how they lure these young men to his property. Because you see that a lot on stories about people being led to properties, farms. They be led out there by somebody. How does he lead these people out?
Well, I know he was a businessman, and he opened a Save-A-Lot, not the big chain Save-A-Lot. It was a chain. It was a Save-A-Lot thrift store. He had 2 locations. So he was a businessman, and maybe hey, come on over to my house. We can start a business together. Maybe it was sexual. I don't know. Maybe he was going after young gay men, or maybe because there was one serial killer. I don't remember his name, but he would bring people out to his property. Because he was a real estate agent. He's like, yeah, come out here and look at this property. And then when they get there, he'd kill them. I think that was the same guy that locked that woman in that storage unit that the police found. I don't know if you remember that. That was a couple years ago. But I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe he had to be pretty persuasive, pretty... Like, come on now.
Yes.
Let me show you my farm.
I don't know. Look, I've lived long enough to know that...
You know that's a movie, right?
What?
That is a movie.
A movie that could be made, or a movie that's already came out?
It's been movies like that already, but that's a movie. What's the name of the farm?
The name of the farm. I didn't write it.
It was something Hollow Farms, right? Or they can change the name to Corpse Hollow Farms. And that could be the name of the movie.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah.
In my mind, I'd be thinking about how somebody lured somebody.
Fox Hollow.
My mind's thinking about, you know how you lure somebody
with a piece of cheese or a cracker.
Yeah,
it was Fox Hollow Farm was the name.
I know it's a sad story.
You said Corpse Hollow Farm? Yeah. Something tells me that business won't be booming if you try to. It's 18 acres though. Like I don't know. Hey, look, I know that there are people buried on the farm, but like once they move all that stuff out, dude, 18 acres, the price is gonna drop because they're gonna be like, hey, a bunch of people died here. Dude, I'll buy an 18-acre farm. Like I'm down. But I don't know. People are crazy. Don't follow people to farms.
They'd have to get rid of all that bones, so I buy it.
Why?
I don't know, dead bones on my property.
Nah, wouldn't bother me too much. If they got as much as they possibly could, they're not going to be able to get all of them. The bones won't bother me. They're just bones. But yeah. Speaking of people dying, this story, somebody almost died because again, this is a story where people don't know how to leave animals alone, and it comes in no age, no race, no gender. It's all people are stupid. So it just seems like no one learns their lessons in these stories. So an 83-year-old woman was gored. That's what the article said. Gored. G-O-R-E-D. Gored. By a bison at Yellowstone National Park. Dude, alright. This story and the next story are examples of why all national parks and beautiful places are going to be closed down to never be explored by people because people are stupid. And I will continue. Even if she's 84 years old, this was a dumb decision. Like, is she stupid? No. Are her actions dumb? Yes, because this woman could have died. So,
saying stupid comes in all ages.
Yes. A woman hailing from Greenville, South Carolina. This woman comes from our territory down here. Was near the Sandpoint Trail at Yellowstone National Park on a Saturday when a bison lifted her 1 foot off the ground. That's right. And hey, look, I don't know if you know how big a bison is, but let me show you, okay? These things are not small. They're very, very big. I mean big animals. It lifted her 1 foot off the ground. She's lucky it didn't fling her into the air. You know, I saw a video. It's probably at Yellowstone National Park. I think they were all Chinese people. But a Chinese family, a mom, dad, and a little girl, got close to a bison, and the bison charged at them. Mom ran this way, dad ran that way, and it picked the little girl up and literally flew her. It threw her like a ball into the air. So she's lucky that it was only a foot. Lifted her up off the ground, a foot, with its horn. And she sustained serious injuries because, you know, she's 83 years old. Was taken to a medical clinic at the park and then flown to a medical center in Idaho Falls, Idaho. That kind of seems like a long ways away, but I don't know. There's been no further info on her condition. I'm assuming she's alive because they haven't said she died. But yeah, we don't know anything besides that. The park requires you to stay 25 yards. For Americans, that's 75 feet. And from all large animals, including bison, elk, deer, and moose. And it requires you to stay at least 100 yards, 300 feet for us American folk, from bears and wolves. All right? I don't think she was 75 feet away from this bison because, you know, she got gored. So, this isn't the first time, and it probably won't be the last, that people have been attacked by animals at Yellowstone. An Arizona woman was gored and injured by a bison in 2023. And then before that, somebody in 2022, 2 people actually were injured by a bison. So, 2022, 2 people got injured by a bison. 2023, 1 woman got injured by a bison. 2024, 83-year-old woman got attacked by a bison. I see a trend here. Something tells me all these people were white. I just have to guess. I don't want to stereotype here, but something just tells me. But, like I said, people don't learn. We'll probably cover a story in 3 months where another person gets attacked by a bison. Or, I don't know, something else. What do they have on here? Elk, moose. I'd rather get attacked by a bison, honestly, than a moose. I'd rather get hit by a bison than a moose. Bison are fast, and they're powerful. But I've seen a moose run full force. That thing could probably take down a car. So, I don't want those problems. Like I said. Oh, did you have anything?
Oh, that? Oh, I got something for that. Take it easy, folks. Now, whoever grandma is, y'all take it easy.
Yeah.
Hey, 83-year-old woman finally got her first goal.
What?
She finally got her first goal. She was looking forward to this for years to get her first goal.
Are you sure?
Yep. Can't you just wait to get your first goal?
I can wait, actually.
Huh?
I hope I wait until indefinitely.
Now check this out.
Mm-hmm.
They said the attack is being investigated. Like it's a crime or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess they wanted to see if it was voluntary goring, involuntary goring, reckless goring, negligent goring.
Accidental goring?
I believe the findings will result in justifiable goring.
Justifiable.
And that's my take on this.
Legally justifiable goring. That woman invaded this man's privacy and got slapped up.
Finally got a goring.
We'll all get there eventually. We're all gonna hit that goring stage.
She was a gore virgin.
Hope to stay one, honestly, for the rest of my life. That's just me. Hey, we all have different things here. But I don't know. It's very creative of you. Yeah, I bet you sat and thought about that for a little bit. That's nice. That's nice. Gore virgin. Who would have known? like I said, no shortage of idiots, because I'm giving this woman the benefit of the doubt just because she's 83. Do I think she made a dumb choice? Yes. Could there be circumstances where she just walked up on a bison and didn't know? I guess. They're not masters of camouflage, but like 83.
Yeah, if she didn't know, she Gore'n now.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but these people are really stupid. So, if you want to see the Grand Canyon, you better do it now, because it won't be long. They'll probably fill the whole daggone thing in because of people like this. And don't think that that sounds crazy, because people are stupid. So, continuing with the stupidity, we can hop over to where the woman from the last story, not the 83-year-old, but the woman in 2023 who got gored, was from Arizona. Let's go ahead and hop over there to the Grand Canyon. One of America's, if not the world's, most beautiful tourist attractions. I mean, people from America flock to it. People from other countries flock to it. It's a beautiful sight. I mean, you look out in this vast expanse and just see this intricately cut canyons and different levels of sediment and rock. It's beautiful. All right, never been, definitely want to go. It's on my bucket list. But with the way society's going, like I said, it's probably going to be closed. Never to be seen by people again unless you happen to stumble upon it. Because a group of kids, teens, adults, I'm not really sure what you call these people, because even though they're adults physically, they're definitely idiots. They have kid-level thinking, which in today's society is basically the norm. They decided that the railing that separates you from death, not edgy enough. Hey, guess what? We're going to jump over the railing and we're going to go sit on this little rock that, if you look down, drops who knows how far. And we're just going to chill. So let me set the scene up for you. You're standing there. There's a thick metal railing that's about a couple of feet back from the edge. It's about yay high, waist high. And it's there, you know, to the normal person to keep you from dying, jumping off, whatever. Well, these people, kids, in my opinion, they decided, hey, let's jump over this. And let's stand on this small rock that is just, who knows how many weight away from falling off into the abyss. And let's just all crowd on and see what we can do. That's what they did. It started with one, and then two, and then next thing you know, you had a couple of people who were inches away from ending the bloodline of somebody's family because they wanted to fall off the edge. Yeah. This look, evolution, I don't know if I believe that. Natural selection, though. Stuff like this really makes me believe natural selection is a real thing, because these people wouldn't make it. I mean, they really wouldn't. These are the people that die.
They got the Neanderthal genes.
They have to. Whatever's in their head, it's not working. So, of course, at least one, maybe two people spit over the edge as they were hanging there. You know, they really classied it up. Real white trash behavior. One of the, I guess you would call them directors of the park, said that drop off is at least 7,000 to 8,000 feet. And they asked the visitors to stay 6 feet back from the railing that's already there. So the safety railing, you're supposed to stand 6 feet back from that. Now, I get it. You want to look at the Grand Canyon. You might go up to the railing. All right, I can accept that. Jumping over it and jumping onto a loose rock where, like, if you sneeze, you might fall off and die. It's probably not a good idea. Falling is the number 2 cause of death in the Grand Canyon. And I actually get a little interested because I'm like, number 2? Wow, what's number 1? So I went and I looked it up. I nerdified it a little bit. So between 2007 and 2023, 183 people have died at the Grand Canyon. That's about 11 people per year. It's actually not that bad. I expected it to be more, to be honest with you. Let's do this survey again in 10 years and see that number triple. But the number 1 cause of death was medical. I don't exactly know what medical means, but I'm assuming like heart attack, heat stroke, stuff like this. Stuff where you have to be emergency evacuated. That's number 1. That's got 52 of the 183. Falling is number 2, of course, with 40 deaths. Right? These people are going to shoot that number up. In last place, there were a couple after that, but in last place was flash floods with 1 person dying between 2007 and 2023. And I'm not laughing because somebody died in a flash flood. I'm just like, how do you die in a flash flood at the Grand Canyon when, like, I know it's a flash flood, but like you're not supposed to be in areas that have flash flooding. So I don't know. That person, yeah, you know. So the odds are 1 in 1.95 million people are going to die from falling. So as long as you don't go on a trip to the Grand Canyon with 1.95 million people, you're probably going to be all right. You're probably not going to die. Men are 2.5% more likely to die from falling than women. That's probably because women actually think about things sometimes. Men can be pretty impulsive and stupid. I'm a man, right? He's a man. You know those things.
Full-blooded.
Right. The people with male DNA, that's what a man is. I'm a man, he's a man. Now listen.
No.
I believe that men are 2 times more likely to die from falling than women because women aren't going to take the same risk as men. To be honest with you, I'm surprised there's not more men dying from falling on the big thing. But, so what's the moral of the story? Here's the moral of the story. Don't be an idiot. Don't be like these boys, girls, little kids, whatever you want to call them. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? That's not a good idea. Somewhere in there I slipped the video in so they saw how stupid these people were. But,
well, you know people don't follow directions.
Never.
Rules.
None.
They don't, like signs that keep out. Don't enter. Don't feed that. Animals, etc.
Yeah.
People don't listen.
Private property.
People don't listen.
Warning.
What they need to do is make a theme park for these type of people. Specifically for these type of people.
People
like us, we can't go only these type of people.
I am very interested where this idea is going. Yep, I'm all ears.
So what they need a name of it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can call it Fatal Attraction Adventures. Right?
Okay, all right.
All right.
Yep.
So it's a theme park. You have places that you go.
Naturally.
One place says, don't feed the crocodile. So they go and feed the crocodile, and guess what happens? They get eaten by the crocodile.
Right. Hey,
that's the kind of theme park they want.
You also got to pay for the food. $5 a pop.
Don't pet the tigers or lions.
Right.
Then they go pet the tigers and lions. What happened to them? They get eaten.
Tiger King.
It's right up the alley.
Season 3.
They need a theme park for these people. Huh?
Special holes to stick your hand in to pet the lions and tigers. Yeah.
You talking about flash flood? Have a section. Hey, don't go in the rough current. They get in it and they get swept away.
Right.
But these people have a ball in this place.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't get close to the edge of the cliffs, unstable rock. What they do?
Jump on the rock.
They get on the rock.
Right.
Guess what? They fall to their death.
No lifeguards. No supervision. This is a free range park, baby.
This is a good thing for these people. Now they might go, but they probably won't leave.
It's true. Mini morgues. A lot of corners. Hey, but like I said, dude, this, you know what? They should have different sections. What did you say the name of the park would be? Fatal Attractions Adventures? I like it. I like it. They're gonna. This is a park specifically designed to improve society by weeding out all of the dumb people.
They'll have clowns too. But see, these clowns entice you to follow them. You know how people follow them on the movies?
Mm-hmm.
And some dumb person's going to follow them, and they're going to go where they go, and then the clown's going to kill them. You know?
Hiring serial killers. Yeah. We're tying this whole story in.
Hmm?
So basically, what Dad is trying to say is never vote for Dad if he runs for public office.
This is a movie.
If Dad runs for presidency, do not vote for him because he will create a park.
Vote for me.
I don't know. I'll be vice president. I'm all on board, dude. Kevin and Scott, 2028. Because, you know, by the time 2024 gets here and another 4 years goes around, whoever wins is probably going to suck. So, we'll be up.
Maybe I'll run for mayor.
Of what?
Collin County. That's a start.
You better calm down. Because assassination is a real
Send
thing.
your endorsements.
Send your endorsements? Yeah, we're taking up a collection, y'all. We'll leave a plate up here. Fatal Adventures. Fatal Attraction Adventures. You put a lot of effort into this. I like that. Yeah, don't be stupid. Please, don't be an idiot. Being an idiot's gonna cause you to die. These kids don't have a bright future. I'm gonna be honest. I hate to say it. I know it sounds mean. But you watched the video. You saw it. These people are dumb. They're really stupid. So, anyway. Here she is, folks. Do you even remember the riddle?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
The riddle from last week was...
Not last week, the week before.
Sorry. The riddle from 2 weeks ago. Semantics. Is, yeah, you're surprised I knew that word, huh?
Semantics.
Semantics. You know what that word means?
Semantics.
Very good, then. So, the riddle from 2 weeks ago.
Was, What? Hold on. I know what it is. I know what the answer is. I just want to make sure I get it right. Okay. They come out at night.
Freaks. Yeah, I had no rules last week.
2 weeks ago.
Weeks before.
2 weeks ago.
They come out at night without being called and are lost in the day without being stolen. What are they?
Okay. And now, technically, I'm going to shout 2 people out because...
Freaks is right.
One person commented on Facebook and one person commented on the actual YouTube. So the person on the YouTube was Robin Walling. So congrats, you got the right answer. And the person on YouTube was, oh, surprise, Michelle Bryant.
You mean Facebook?
Yes, Facebook. The person who did it on Facebook was, surprise, Michelle Bryant. And the answer was...
Stars.
Stars. That's right.
Someone also said the moon. But you can see the moon in the daytime as well.
That's right.
Stars are the only thing you cannot see.
But somebody did say lightning bugs, and that is very good.
That is good, but you can still see the bugs. You just can't see them lightning.
Yeah, but you can't identify lightning bugs in the daytime.
Yeah, you can.
Shh. I like lightning bugs, to be honest. So the person who said lightning bugs, you get credit too. I don't remember who you are or what your name is, but you know who I'm talking about, so good job. Anyway. Here's the new riddle.
Y'all's riddle.
Yeah. The new riddle for Dad and I.
All right. What can go through glass without breaking it?
Light.
Man, that was a good one.
Bam! He finally got one.
Wow. That was
on
quick,
episode
too.
22.
Was that a little bit too easy? Do I need to put another one?
No. So what is...
I'm on my game this weekend.
The people... You got a little bit of water right there. There you go.
Thanks.
Sharpen you up. What's the people's riddle, Kaylee?
Okay, the people's riddle.
I'm tempted to tell Michelle that she is not allowed to participate because
she sent me a few riddles for me to do.
That's cheating.
That
is cheating, Michelle.
Yeah.
Keep answering them. Because look, that tells me she's a faithful watcher.
Yes. That is true. That is true.
Okay. Their riddle is, what gets bigger the more you take away?
You kind of scared me there.
What gets bigger the more you
take away? Make sure I'm saying it right. What gets bigger the more you take away? Yep.
That sounds too easy. All right, well, good luck with that.
Sounds too easy, but it's over here.
What am I supposed to say the answer into the mic? You want to know the answer?
No.
That's what I thought. Get right. Anyway, Kaylee.
Mm-hmm.
You get to grace us with one joke this week. Because, surprise, Dad's going to do some dad jokes in honor of Father's Day. Yeah. Kelly, take it away.
So, Why did the computer sneeze?
I don't know.
Because it had a virus.
Good. Yep. All right.
I'm trying really hard. It's hard to do good jokes that are
People like me.
not dark humored.
People make me laugh all the time.
That are clean-ish.
Jerry Seinfeld's
that aren't cringy.
Jerry Seinfeld. What's the deal? You know, he does that thing a lot. Well, that was like old Jerry Seinfeld, but now he's a little more.
It's just hard to do good, clean jokes.
He said, "Look at all those whiteys."
But you take a look over here, Peter. What do you see? A lot of whiteys. What's going on here?
Dad,
Well,
you got big shoes to
first
fill
I
here,
want to
pal.
say, it's Father's Day weekend.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
My wife bought me this hat. I want you to zoom in on that, son.
Right now? Okay.
So, but I got some Father's Day jokes. Dad jokes. Right?
Don't read them.
Yeah, don't read them, son.
Yeah, we gotta figure it out.
I'm not.
I'm excited.
Okay, now, here we go.
Here we go.
First time telling jokes in my whole life.
Get ready.
Believe that?
No.
You're a walking
Okay.
joke, so I don't understand. Ooh, that was a good one, huh?
Yeah, you married my joke, son.
I mean, you are right.
Aren't we
you
all?
are right.
Aren't we all
I'm
just
entertained daily.
walking comedy?
Did you hear about the father who cut his left leg off?
No.
Did you?
No.
No.
Yep. He's all right now.
See, Kaylee, it's delivery.
But the thing
Is
is, that I
delivery-
do the same thing, and then you guys just don't laugh.
Maybe you're just not funny. I don't know.
Okay. The next father's joke. Oh, dad joke.
Mm-hmm.
What do lobsters do on Father's Day?
I don't know, Kaylee. Do you know?
No.
What do they do?
They celebrate their dad.
Celebrate. Now that was a Kaylee joke. That was a Kaylee joke for sure.
Okay.
What? You classifying jokes as Kaylee jokes now?
Okay. Next joke.
All right.
What did the baby otter say to its dad?
I don't know.
You are a dad like no otter.
Boy, he's
There
really,
you go, folks. That's dad.
He's
Dad jokes.
really cracking us up. I hope that y'all enjoy
Basic
that.
dad jokes.
You know what? Next week I should come up with some jokes, and we're gonna see like who really.
Have a joke off.
Listen, I'll give you guys some jokes if you want some jokes, but they might be a little edgy.
Let's make sure we really pronunciate there. All right, okay? A joke off.
Look, son. Get your hook.
All right. Me? What did I do?
I didn't even realize what was happening just now.
It's not surprising. Listen, hey, we love Kaylee, but Kaylee brain don't work too good sometimes, and but that's okay because we love Kaylee. All right, so
Brain no work.
there you go.
Brain no work. Brain no here.
Good job. Good. All right. I hope that was well worth it. That was a little Father's Day treat right there. Some extra jokes from a father himself. Look at him. There he is, a daddy. So we're gonna jump into the Bible verses of the week. And
Tell him my name.
what?
What's my name?
What's your name?
Tell him.
Kevin?
What y'all call him?
Father Man.
That's right.
Yeah,
Father
Father
Man.
Man.
That's my name. Father Man.
Kaylee started that, by the way. I just call him Dad. Kaylee, Father Man. That's her thing. So we'll do the Bible verse. You want me to go first, yeah? So my Bible verse is in the book of James, chapter 1, verses 19 through 21, which read. This is the King James version for those who think it sounds a little weird. Just, you can read it yourself if it's confusing. So, wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath, for the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of God. Wherefore, lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your soul. Okay, I like it because it explains something that people are not very good at, and that's being slow to speak, slow to anger, quick to listen. People nowadays don't do that. As you can see from the story, people don't listen very good. So be slow to anger, be slow to speak. When you speak too hastily, it causes you and other people around you problems. It's not a really good thing. So yeah, there's a lot of wisdom in that verse. Oh, look how little my arm is compared to yours, and look at the color difference right now on that camera. That's crazy. Anyway, sorry. Take it away, man.
Take it away, man. Man. How about, since it's Father's Day, and we're talking about men here, my Bible verse is 1 Corinthians 16, 13 through 14. It says, be watchful, stand firm in the faith, act like a man, and be strong. That's my Bible verse for this week.
I like it.
Pertaining to men. There you have it.
You know what's deep about that? The deep part is standing firm in the faith. There's a lot of people nowadays, especially men, who water down the word so that it fit their little ideologies. That's why you got all these churches accepting a whole bunch of unbiblical stuff and then turn around and say, well, God is love and God and this and that. And they that's not standing firm in the faith. And, you know, act like a man. Well, if you want to act like a man, then you should follow Jesus, the model of men. And be strong doesn't necessarily mean physically strong, which is good. Strong-minded, strong-headed, strong-willed, strong in the faith. There's a lot of different ways to be strong besides just being able to be, you know what I mean? That kind of strong. So there's a lot to dissect from that. I like that. That's really good.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers.
Yeah. Happy Father's Day, yeah. But we didn't mention that straight out the back. But Father's Day will be tomorrow for us. I don't know when it is for you. Whether you've already watched this or you know what I'm trying to say. Past and future and videos and yeah. So happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Hope you have a good one because fathers are important. Fathers are needed. Right? Fathers are a critical step in any child's life. So, you know, be a man, be a father, be there for your kids because that's really important. Yeah.
If the Gore'n gets tough, get the Gore'n.
Okay. All right. He's on fire today. All right. That's it. That's it for this week. We'll see you back again next week. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe one day we'll just pop off, get several 100,000 views per video, making people laugh and doing things. We still got stuff in the bank. Just gotta put it in. This stuff takes time, dude. Like, we have lives. We go to work. We do things. It takes time, but it's gonna be worth it when you see it. It'll be funny. It'll be nice. So, we'll see you next week on another episode. God bless. Have fun. Happy Father's Day, and peace out.